Hey folks, Tristan back with another video, and this is not really a review video per se, just sort of a follow-up video. A few months ago I did a video saying how my Apple Watch broke and I wasn't going to replace it. That was my original Apple Watch. I think they call it Series 0. I've subsequently got the new one as of about 6 months ago, the current Apple Watch Series 4, and I have to say I'm really happy with it. Mainly the thing about it is the screen is so much nicer. It's a bigger screen. It kind of goes more edge to edge, as you can see here. And also, it's a brighter screen, more clear. And also, it's much faster. My Series 0, when I would turn it off and turn it back on, it could take like a really long time to turn on. Or when I do a software update, it would take like 45 minutes or half an hour or something. Whereas this one, exponentially faster, maybe like 5 minutes or something to do a software update. So just in general, just the whole operating speed of it and everything is just so much faster. Everything about it I like. I've got my app list listed as an alphabetical list rather than the sort of beehive honeycomb way, but you can actually change it from grid view. That's the grid view. If you kind of do a hard tap on that, you can change it to list view. But everything just seems much faster. It's really nice. This is the Nike version in space gray aluminum. And it might be hard to see in this video, but it's not really black. It's more of a dark gray. And then this is the Nike band that I got with it. And I was actually pleasantly surprised with this band because it's got these little holes, so it's very comfortable. You don't get all like sweaty underneath if you're working out or if it's really hot out. Also, this band is not black either. It might be hard to see in this video. It's a very dark gray, and out in the bright sun, it looks almost like a gray. So I like this band quite a bit. I didn't want it to be like completely stark black. The other thing is I got the GPS model only, not cellular. I actually don't think cellular is worth it because there's very few times where I'm actually out without my phone. I mean, if you're out without your phone or you're going to the gym maybe without your phone or going on a jog, then maybe it's worth it. But I don't do that. So I just didn't need the cellular, so it can save some money. But this is the back of it here. I'm not going to do like a full review video of this. I'm just kind of doing a talk about this or just doing a follow-up video. So this is not like an in-depth review. Let me show you some of the faces here. This one here is called Infograph, and I like it because you can customize like everything around it and all these things in the middle, so you can have a lot of information on the screen at once. So this is the sort of the view that I like. You can customize the dial color from white to different colors, but this shows the most information. But let me show you some of the other ones here. Of course, I've got Mickey Mouse in black and white, and the Series 4 talks much louder, so...
It's 8:08! Good morning, pal!
See, so, the speakers are right here. It talks a lot louder than the prior version. And let me show you the Nike sort of face. So this is one of the Nike faces, and this is fully customizable as well. And I just thought it was really cool. It's like an edge-to-edge color, color face here. And this is the Nike faces are only available on the Nike version of the watch. So that's one of the reasons I got the Nike version, because you get these additional faces and you get this band, and it's for basically the same price or not much more. And you still have everything else that the regular Apple Watch has. So I kind of like the Nike version just for the extra stuff that you get. This one's really cool, fire and water. It's an actual video that they shot. It's not like animation. It's actual real, fire and video, fire and water that they put together, comped together and stuff. So that's really cool. And these are just the faces that I use. There's more, but these are the ones that I have. I have also the Toy Story one as well. But the one I showed you first, this one, the Infograph, is the one that I use mostly, and I think it's the most useful. So as you can see here, you get a lot of information here. Right here is the UV index. This is the temperature and the weather. This is the stock, S&P 500, and that'll cycle through different stocks. This is news. This is messages. So if I want to do like a text message, I can click on that. That's the battery life of the watch. This is a timer. If I want to set a timer, I would just click there. And then this is the date and time right there, and I can go into the calendar and see that if I have any events or anything like that. And of course, right on top there, it'll also show if I have any events for the day. The watch is bigger, 44 millimeters versus the prior version, 42 millimeters, but it doesn't feel bigger at all. In fact, it's slimmer than I believe than the prior version of the Apple Watch, and it just feels really nice on the wrist as well. The other thing about this space gray color, I know it looks kind of dark in this video, but you get out into the sun or whatever, it's actually not super dark. It's not like stark black, which is something that I really like. Oh, the other thing is, while I'm here, the cellular version will have a red band around the crown. The non-cellular version won't, so that's why you see that. But they did a good job with the space gray color, because other bands and stuff actually go pretty well with space gray. Because I got the aluminum Apple Watch, I didn't want the silver one just because it looks very aluminum-like, and to me just looks a little bit cheaper. So the other option was space gray, and I just think, I just think the space gray looks good. This looks good on other straps as well, like some of the nylon straps, and it just seems to be a pretty neutral color. So even a brown leather strap, it actually looks pretty good on too. So this also has the better heart rate monitor, and also has the EKG feature as well, which is really nice. So all in all, just for all the improvements and everything that you get, and the speed of it, and the bigger screen and all that, I'm just pretty happy with it for the price paid. And just for an everyday watch, I think it's just a really good watch. So I was actually more impressed with it than I thought I would be. Questions, comments, or feedback, please feel free to leave them. And this has just been my sort of quick look at the Apple Watch Series 4 in space gray aluminum. Thanks for watching.